reason why I'm so quiet is because my mom is right behind me. Hi, Mom! I live in my parents' house, obviously. I'm just 11. And you might not know what this is. This is actually a site. It's called gbafun.com. And I think it's only if you're on full screen. I'm not sure, but on the side there of all this stuff, and there's another place that I'm going to be checking out. So yeah, and I can only hear the music in my headset, so you guys won't hear the music, but it's pretty sweet right now. I'm actually gonna go download some tracks and then put them over this. Not trying to drown out my audio. And this is Ruby. There can be some slowdown, but the only thing that makes it jarring is the music. Like, the video will be just fine. This is perfectly centered on the screen, but like on the game, but I'm not actually playing it on full screen. Only because playing it on full screen makes it slow down all the time, even if you have absolutely nothing up. So this is the kind of playthrough that will be happening. It's Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm doing Ruby and Emerald. I'm doing Ruby and Sapphire. My little brother will be doing Emerald. We will be playing the game. We will be picking the starter. That's the same that represents the same thing pretty much to the game we're playing. Here's where we have no sound. So let me just go to my options. Turn it on to fast. I actually have a fond look for this one, just because it's blue. My favorite color is blue, but the thing is, I like anything associated with fire as well, which is why I play Ruby. So, let's go new game. Hey look, it's Professor Birch. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times as friendly playmates and at times cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are. Are you a boy or are you a girl? This is one of the most important choices you're going to have to make in the Pokemon games. I always pick boy, especially in Pokemon X. I could be in Pokemon X. I could be closer to who I really am. I'm a black boy, but I don't really care. It's just graphics. It changes absolutely nothing. I'll be naming the characters the name of the version that I play. So for this one, I'm naming the character Ruby. Where's you? Okay. Ruby. There. It's Ruby. Okay. You're Ruby who's moving to my hometown Little Root. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Here we are in the truck. Why are we in a truck? What is going on here? And not to mention that the truck doesn't have any music. even though it's a small, like, it's barely anything in the game, I would at least like some music. Fixed room. In this game, and I think it's only this game, if you're on the tile just before you get out of a room or something, there's an arrow in it. So, yeah, I don't know why it stopped doing that, or why it started doing that, but, it's weird. Anyway, there's just one thing I like to say about the design of this character that we're playing as. I would like to move this mouse out the way, too. And, it's that some people think that white stuff, like, that white stuff is just that white stuff. Like, some people will say it's hair, but when you look at the character that's on the upcoming Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you will see that Brandon actually has brown hair. But if you look but it's barely indistinguishable in here because they're shading stuff. But Brandon actually does have black hair himself. So that leads me to believe that this thing that we are wearing is like a beanie or something. There's absolutely no reason to talk to these guys. If you want to, go ahead, but there's absolutely no reason to. I gotta set my clock. See, it's 6:49. 6:49. 6:49. I'm just waiting for it to become 6:50. So, yeah, but the thing is, this is actually my first Pokemon game. Well, no, actually, Emerald was, but yeah. Okay, 6:50. There. So now, the only thing left to do is get my potion out. See, now that's a GameCube, but here's a GameCube. But it says that the Game Boy Advance is connected to serve as a controller. One, that would not work, because I know what a Game Boy Advance looks like, and I know what a GameCube does, and what a GameCube looks like. In fact, there's even a picture of a Game Boy on the top, on the thing near Search Games for GBA Fun. Like, not a Game Boy Advance SP, a Game Boy Advance. And, not only that, they didn't even bother to make it look like a Game Boy Advance. It's a GameCube controller. Fail, Nintendo. Fail. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to withdraw an item, and it's a potion. That doesn't happen anymore, considering that you can't withdraw items from PCs now. It's been a long time since I looked at the room picture, and I don't even think that they showed the room picture. Like, they showed the laptop or PC, whichever, in there. But I don't think you can, it doesn't look like the PC's here. But that doesn't stop them from being able to let you get a potion from out of there. But if it's anything like the newer games, you're not going to be able to. The only thing you're getting is some trainer tips. So, considering that we have we're at 9:27, let's go and explore the town. First, the thing that we're not going to till later, just so that we don't move on with the plot yet. Well, the professor isn't here. That's what a noob trainer would say. Wait, I didn't read the first thing. I'm just gonna skip. Okay, I'll read this thing now. The professor isn't one for doing desk work. He's the type of person who would rather go outside and experience things rather than read about them here. Well, we only have 5 minutes, so I can only advance so much of the plot now. These kinds of games didn't really have plot till this point. Like, Pokemon didn't really have a plot till this point. Oh, hi, you're Ruby, our new next-door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter that's about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs, I think. How do you... fail? Okay. There she is. Anything in here interesting? There's her clock. It's set on the same time as mine. So if I go back to my home and change my clock, if I automatically come straight back here, whatever time it is then, it will be that exact time. And if you look at this, this is a Nintendo GameCube. A Game Boy Advance is served to connect to the controller. If you forgot what I said about that, I think you go back to at least, I think it's either what, like the 2-minute mark or the 3-minute mark, or somewhere in between. Either that or the 1-minute mark, because I know it's not the 4-minute mark, because at that point I was already downstairs looking at the TV. But let's talk to me. Pokemon fully restored. I'm ready, and Who are you? Oh, you're Ruby. So your move was today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Ruby, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, Ruby, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I just met you, Ruby. No! I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Ruby, I'll catch you later. What is your problem? That was weird. That wasn't weird at all. Right? What it says. We took a closer look at the whole region map. I don't think there's a region map in your house. So this is going to, if you bother to look at that, this is going to be the first look at Hoa and you'll see. Unless you went and looked at the, because I'm pretty sure that there wasn't, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that there weren't game FAQs at that point. I might be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. And also, I'm going to name the starter torch. That's automatic, but tell me which Pokemon on the route I should catch, unless it's a rare one, in which case I won't catch it because I'm probably never going to get it. And you guys will tell me what the name is. I'll pick one out of the first 3 pages, so if it's past the first 3 pages, if I even get to that many, then it's not going to be noticed. And, well, unless it's really good. But, yeah. So, let's go and waste the 2 minutes left that we have going to try to advance the plot. I already told you guys pretty much what I will be picking. And if you have no idea what the starters are for this game, I will show you in a second. If the scene hurries up. The professor is in trouble! So this is a check Pokemon. Torchic. Like you didn't know that. This is the wood gecko Pokemon. Trico. And finally, the mudfish Pokemon. Mudkip. I will get back to you guys. I will come back to you guys in the next part. Most likely. So, without further ado, let's save.